Aaron arrive in the court of Pharaoh and proclaim their prophethood to the Pharaoh begins questioning Moses about the God he follows. The Quran narrates that Moses answers the Pharaoh by stating that he follows the God who gives everything its form and guides them. The Pharaoh then inquires about the generations who passed before them, and Moses answers that knowledge of the previous generations is with God. The Quran also mentions the Pharaoh questioning Moses, "And what is the Lord of the worlds?" Moses replies that God is the Lord of the heavens, the earth and what is between them. The Pharaoh then reminds Moses of his childhood with them and the killing of the man he has done. 38. Moses admits that he has committed the deed in ignorance, but insists that he is now forgiven and guided by God. Pharaoh accuses him of being mad and threatens to imprison him if he continues to proclaim that the Pharaoh is not the true God. Moses informs him that he has come with manifest signs from God. When the Pharaoh demands to see the signs, Moses throws his staff to the floor, and it turns into a serpent. He then draws out his hand, and it shines a bright white light. The Pharaoh's counselors advises him that this is sorcery, and on their advice he summons the best sorcerers in the kingdom. The Pharaoh challenges Moses to a battle between him and the Pharaoh's magicians, asking him to choose the day. Moses chose the day of a festival. When the sorcerers come to the Pharaoh, he promises them that they would be among the honored among his assembly if they won. On the day of the festival of Egypt, Moses grants the sorcerers the chance to perform first and warn them that God would expose their tricks. The Quran states that the sorcerers bewitch the eyes of the observers and cause them terror. Citation needed. The summoned sorcerers throw their rods on the floor, and they appear to change into snakes by the effect of their magic. At first, Moses becomes concerned witnessing the tricks of the magicians, but is assured by God to not be worried. When Moses does the same his rod, the serpent devours all the sorcerers' snakes. The sorcerers realize that they have witnessed a miracle. They proclaim belief in the message of Moses and fall onto their knees in prostration despite threats from the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is enraged by this and accuses them of working under Moses. He warns them that if they insist in believing in Moses, he would cut their hands and feet on opposite sides, and crucify them on the trunks of palm trees for their betrayal of the Pharaoh. The magicians, however, remain steadfast to their newfound faith and die as believers.